Welcome to Irish Outlaw Garage. Every parent has their days. They know they have to take care of their loved ones, their children, their toddlers, their teenagers, you know, because they're the ones that always seem to need the help. So I'm standing here with my 27-year-old son, and he doesn't know how to fix cars because Dad always does it.
Yeah.
Well, what's happened here is I put a new fuel pump on this car, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago?
Yeah, it was
maybe. Brand new precision fuel pump about 2 months ago because it was cutting out. Now it's blowing oil out like my Javelin did. Like literally blowing oil. It's not even just dripping, it's puking oil. Now I can get you in there and show it to you. It's kind of dark today, it's later in the afternoon, but. And this thing's also needed an intake gasket for a long time. They both leak out the China walls. I must not have got it done right, which go figure. And so we're gonna change that while it's here too. But it's cooling down because he just showed up doing 90 mile an hour. So it's gonna take a little while. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that fuel pump now. And it shouldn't take me very long, and then we can get her drained out so I can get that intake off of there. But simple thing. A lot of people screw up the small block Fords though. If you do it wrong, you get oil leaks, air leaks, water leaks, you get all kinds of leaks. So let's get to it. So right down there is your oil filter. And I'm using my light because it's kind of dark. You can see it's covered with oil. And right to the left of that, down in there is the fuel pump. And that thing is spewing oil everywhere. You can smell it. It's all over the bottom side of the car. It's a friggin' mess. And I'm really getting sick and tired of this happening. You know, people make better shit. I'm dumping some gas on my face. Oh my God. That is a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that fantastic exhaust job. Anyway. And we ended up putting, yep. Can't see a damn thing. Who in the hell's riding a Harley? Here comes the gas.
What are you doing? Oh, you're unplugged. Okay.
Yeah, it's not holding its pressure. It's just letting it back.
Yeah, you need to give me a full tank of gas after this. You just wasted my gas I bought.
No, grasshopper. You owe me gas.
Yeah. We just undoing it so you can.
Yep.
I thought you had to take everything off to. Oh.
Ooh, can't wait. It's gonna smell like gas and oil and all kinds of fancy. Oh, nasty. This is disgusting. Why don't you just bring this to a mechanic? This is bullshit.
You don't let anybody else work on it.
Right. Right, that is true. Come on now, spit your fuel. Oh, there we go.
Did you get that in your eye?
Nope, not quite.
It looked like it from up here.
Ah, almost. Oh, there's some nasty gas in there too.
Where's the new one at?
What the friggin' frick?
You what?
Nothing.
Is it in the bag?
It's on the bench with all the other,
all right.
Well,
and this,
you know, it's right where everything, you can see everything, you know. So all the fuel lines are loose. I don't have a metal line on this anymore because I don't know what I did with it. Yeah.
Get out of my way.
There's that, but I got to get me a 9/16. Can't find nothing in here. It's like a damn gremlin went through with a tornado.
Why does this one look different?
Where are all my damn...
Oh, it doesn't.
There you are. Extension. Yep. Now I need a 9/16.
You plan on grinding something?
Which would be right here.
Where do you want the shit at?
Just put it on the chair so I can lose it.
It's the same thing, right?
It won't go bad.
That one went bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It even looks different. I'm not real sure. And this is the fun part because you can't see a damn thing. The hell was that? Oh crap. Dang it. Of course I can't see nothing here. Oh, that's good. Oh, gas right down the armpit. That's even better.
Look, I found a washer.
Huh?
Found a random washer in here.
Oh, that's hot. All right, now you're pissing me off.
Would you like a napkin? Here.
Where the hell's my...
Wipe yourself off.
Get on there. Well, that's right. Nope, that ain't it. How did I do that? Why aren't you going on the bolt? Get on the damn bolt. Well, fight or flight, damn it. There we go. Why? Serious. Okay, you son of a... What? What in the hell?
You're way past it. Go closer to you, closer to you, closer to you. Right there. It's literally right there, but you gotta like... Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Go back. Let me guide you. It won't even fit, Dad. It's f***ing...
I'm just sitting here.
No, like the thing, it's too long. It won't go in place.
Too long. Story of my life.
Story of my life.
Whatever. I got it. Get your freaking fingers out of here.
Right there, but it needs to go in place.
Let go.
Okay. There you go. Hey! That took us 3 hours.
That's some bullshit. Let's see what we got here.
God, it's covered in oil. Holy f***.
Uh-oh.
Thing's a mess.
What it is, this little weep hole right here. She's blowing oil right out of it. It's getting all over this, and then the fan's blowing her back. Well, it'd be blowing it that way. So.
And the wind catches the oil and brings
The wind catches it from the fan, blows it all over the backside. Fuel pump installed. Turns out it was leaking out that hole and the seal. Like the double, they give you 2 gaskets, and it did not hold. So I basically shellacked the hell out of it with some RTV, you know, the old finger thing, and stuck it in there tight, and hopefully that'll take care of it. But I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'll start taking that intake off there and get it done tomorrow, because I've been at it all day. So we'll do it tomorrow. See you in the daylight. Morning. As per usual, my oldest won't answer his phone because he's probably up gaming all night, which I guess that's what floats your boat, but this needs to get done. So I don't have a choice. It's Easter Sunday. So I got to get this done before I go do, you know, rabbit stuff or Easter egg stuff or religious stuff or something. Anyway, I've been kind of slowly taking this apart, got it drained. Really, I should be taking the distributor out, but I'm not going to. Well, I might end up taking it out. I'm going to take it all apart and see if I can finagle it down in there. I know when I put this one in, I didn't take that out because I was in a hurry, and it's very, very possible that that's why it's leaking oil, you know. But it's not a big deal. If I can't get it done before Easter, I'll get it done after. But thought I'd show you guys something. I started taking the thermostat housing out of this Ford, you know, these small blocks. They got this where it comes out of the front of the intake, which is just a horrible, horrible design. But it's worked for him for years, so I get it. I want to show you what I did to make my life easier back in the day when I was racing these things. And I mean like really racing Fox bodies, not all the add-on buy crap you can get from all the places now. This was literally taking a car, paying $1,500 for it back in the day, and doing what you could to get it going quickly. It was mostly gears, honestly. But let me show you what it did. Here's your housing. It's got 2 bolts on it, and it's got a crossover. Oh, we got a little bit in there. Oh, recycled. So here, let me show you on this. This, here's your crossover. Goes to your pipe that usually goes to your, you know, your heater core. Well, no. Yeah, it's too early. It's too early, folks. Way too early. So this is your crossover, kind of like a, you know, it allows fluid to get through, so to run your heater before this opens up. Bypass, a lot of people call it. And I'm not going to touch this because I'm just going to reuse what's here. I just put a little bit of stuff on this, and I know this is good. But here's what I did. So the way they're designed, and I can show you when I can, once I get down in there, I'll show you what I mean. But the bolts, it has a longer bolt and a shorter bolt, usually. It depends on that, but this bottom one, they sit in there like this right here. This bottom one is a son of a bitch to get. As a matter of fact, both of them are. These things get corroded really easy in that aluminum intake, unless you got a cast iron, then it's rust. But what I did back when I was a kid, and we're talking in the 90s now, you know, let's get way, way back there, late 80s, early 90s. I took the bolts, and I don't know if it'll focus on that or not. It might. See there? I cut me a screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver slit in the bolts. Just like that. And you do that because once you get it loose with your wrench, you can just take a screwdriver, stick it down in there, and just screw it out. Yeah. Because you cannot reach that bottom one with a socket. It's impossible. And the top one you can, but it's just easier to have a screwdriver, flat blade screwdriver. And I learned that when I'd go to the racetrack or something. You know, if it was running a little warm, or I literally had to change lifters out at the racetrack for. So once that gets apart, and it's just easier if you have to leave the distributor in it, it's easier to get, if you just take off, you know, your thermostat housing to get it around the distributor up and around. Because it's not like if you've never seen a Ford, it's not like a Chevy or a GM where everything goes through the intake. It's actually in front of it. So anyway, yeah, that right there, that'll save you a lot of time if you're working on a small block Ford. Thought I'd show you that. So I've honestly been doing a lot of wrenching with no filming, just because I want to. Sometimes I got to renew myself that I really love this, because it does take a lot out of you sitting there film, stop, film, stop, film, stop. So I really miss just sometimes wrenching. And this car I don't show a lot on here, because this one kind of brings me back to my childhood. This is what I had. I had 4 or 5 of these things. Not, you know, one this rare, but I had them. And, you know, well, that's just great. That's great. Don't have the right thing. Okay. So I got everything off. Just got to take the bolts or the nuts off of the intake there. Everything's unhooked. I am not going to take the carburetor off there right now, because I'll have to put a new gasket on it, because you should never reuse a gasket unless you're in a pinch, you know. But yeah, you can see right there it was leaking oil. I don't know if it'll pick up in the camera. You can see that one damn light. There we go. That China wall was just spewing. I must not have got a good amount of goop on there. But yeah, by the way, that's just a Chinesium intake. Works good for what we're doing. Don't have to be special. Let me get these off of here and pull that intake off. I actually did these different. These actually have studs. They're not bolts. Stainless steel bolts, or studs, is what they are. I think they kind of do a better job of, you know, because these you have to torque down in sequence, like over and over and over and over and over. You can't just stick her down on there like a Chevy or anything else. These are kind of form fitted. What's nice is with the studs, it basically aligns it as it's going down, is the best part about it. That one is just gonna fight me to the end. Come on now. Get off there. Why are you so stubborn? What if that'll? Nope, it ain't gonna pop off. We'll just go in through the big hole. Well, by God. Where's the red El Kabong? Red? Where's Red? Where's my big fat Red? Hello, where you at? Here, Red. I bet he's over here by the exhaust system I'm trying to put on the ambulance. Yep, there he is. The idea behind this is, you know, you don't want to go too crazy. Come on. Yeah. She gonna fight me. She gonna fight me? She gonna fight me. Let's see if we can't get her now. Well, nope. She's stuck on the studs. God dang it. I guess if it wasn't a, you know, if it wasn't an HEI, it'd probably pop right off there, but nope, we're gonna have to take her out. Well, this paint marker ain't for right there. And this is pointed right there. Close enough. Damn it. So, I got the distributor out of there and I noticed something. This thing is beat to I'm gonna change that out while I got it apart. Okay, everything should be out of the way now. The distributor hole's covered. Come on. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was leaking. Just got to clean her up though. Everything looks great. Everything looks real good actually. Seems pretty smooth because I use good oil. Good filter. All right, let me show you. Let me get my hands clean, then I'll show you. Okay, it was about this time that my new microphones just started to act up on me, you know, sound engineer, and I can't even do this right? But what I'm showing you is how clean everything is and how I screwed up the first time by actually using the China wall gaskets, because I remember now that I didn't have silicone. I was in a hurry because the first set of lifters that I put in this were straight garbage, straight from the factory at Kong. So they sent me some new ones, and I put those in here, and whenever I did, I forgot, and I was in a hurry, and I did what I did, and there's a nice little intake that I actually got from KMJ, I believe, KMJ out of Iowa, and it, believe it or not, it works pretty good. I thought about putting, you know, all kinds of neat stuff in this, but, you know, when your microphone messes up, I'm sure I'm explaining to you how you know, the superb mechanic. But anyway, let's get back to the actual audio now, because this is just, yeah, I'm an idiot. I'll get better, I swear. No, probably not. Well, all cleaned up, ready for the ball. You know, got that, and this is all nice and clean. Yep, you're ready to roll. Now I just got to get them gaskets on there, and by the way, lost one of my studs. It went down, around, into places unknown, probably where 10 millimeters are, but you know, this car is notorious for taking 10 millimeters because half the car is 10 millimeter, half the car is half inch. So, it is what it is. I'll just put a bolt in this place. I ain't gonna worry about it. As long as it's tight, it's tight. All I'm worried about is the studs on the outer, the back two and the front two. That way, you know, it glides it down perfectly straight, and then I can put in each stud and one bolt, apparently, to what I need. And microphone failure part 2. What I'm doing here is I'm just showing that I put silicone on the water jackets, and that's it. I don't put anything else. I just let the Velcro gasket do its job. I don't even use copper on this because, you know, Velcro, they work pretty good. But yeah, it is what it is. Nice and clean engine, but still ain't worth a damn at sound engineering. But anyway, so yeah, and I can put the intake on there, and I use the studs. Like I said, you can see the nuts on top of the stud, and those work really good for Fords because it guides it down perfectly. And the thing about a Ford compared to a lot of other ones is you literally have to start torquing from the inside, work your way out, kind of like a you know, spirograph, and
you do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until it does not torque anymore. That's what I'm explaining it. It kind of shifts down in there. But hey, it all looks great. Now on to other problems I found.
So, yeah, found a water leak. This little fitting right here decided to get a crack in it, and it was leaking off and on, and I could never figure it out. Well, then I tried to put the sending unit or the temperature sending gauge piece back in. It wouldn't tighten. So, yep, and I don't have one. So I'm gonna have to run to town on Easter. Hopefully they have one, because I can have this thing buttoned up and running here pretty soon. So I'm gonna run to town. I'll be back. And I noticed that my microphone quit working on a bunch of stuff, so who knows what I'll call it. That's how it goes. I try to get all fancy with wireless mics, but hey, it happens, right? I'll be back. New fitting acquired. Did you just look in my camera?
No.
I think you did.
I don't have a microphone, so they probably can't hear me.
Oh, they can hear you.
The thermostat?
Temperature sender. Please don't be messed up.
Looking for a rag? It's under your thing.
Nope. Wrench. Oh, hope it messed up the threads.
Put this on my paint.
Yep.
This magnetic flashlight.
Yep.
Put it right here at least. Damn. I'm trying to keep an image here.
Mm-hmm. Should really use the line wrench on this. It'll be fine.
And these will be broken about a week.
She's tight. Good enough. So we got all that. That's hooked up. That's hooked up. We just got to get the. We got to get this on there. And we'll get everything on it first. Okay. Carburetor. Wonder if I got a new gasket. I think I do. Okay. Carburetor is there. Get this thing on. And then fill it full of fluids. Get her running. Come on now. What in the hell? One wants to be a bastard. That's just great. Oh.
You go dropping.
Yep.
Scratching the heads. Yep. I don't even think the camera has seen you throwing a wrench yet.
Nope. Don't need to. Get on there. Okay. That, and that. This, and this. Okay. Fuel's on. Plugs are on. This is disgusting. I don't know what the hell. Look at that. Gross. Okay. Got it all back together. Everything should be hooked right back up the way it was, which is completely wrong, but this was not supposed to be a permanent. This was supposed to be, hey, let's take our time and do it right, and then we took the non-permanent and just put it together. Everything's hooked back up. Got coolant in it. Most of it went on the ground here, recycle, because my dumb ass forgot to put the plug back in. So we just filled it full of water. It's warm anyway, so.
I told you.
Hey, whatever. Anyway, we'll get her fired up and see what she does.
Ready!
Got a filter, it's filling. Well, you messing with me? What the hell is this thing doing now all of a sudden? So, I've been through one set of lifters already in this car, and I bought a new set, and now there's one that's acting up again.
Where's it at?
I don't know, it's on this bank somewhere. Oh, never mind, it's exhaust. Yeah, hear it?
Oh, it's squealing. It's
Pop,
squeaking.
pop, 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 pop. Everything seems to be okay. Just got to change the oil in it. Grab the air cleaner and the air cleaner and the nut.
I think it's dirty as You gotta do one of these.
That is a new one.
What?
Right here.
Alright. Oh my god.
Why I work alone?
If there was a dog there, it'd be dead. That thing was flying, man. Holy
Okay, shut her down.
uh,
Well, everything's okay. This is about right. Sounds about where it was. So I'm just going to tighten that sucker down. And then we're going to change the oil. Need to change the oil. And then he can go on his merry way. Evidently there's no brakes either, but don't care. Alright, everything's back to normal. Oil changed. Let's clean her off. How much you gonna bet this piece of shit? Yeehaw! Super clean and rescue again. Again and again. Because everything's dirty around here. Well, fixed, clean, with super clean. We should be good to go. Should be good to go. I got to get to Easter.
looks good, cleaned up, doesn't it?
It does look good cleaned up. Maybe you should try cleaning it.
Oil everywhere.
Right.
I gotta clean the car now, so.
Yep. He's got to clean the car. We got to intake is completely restored-ish, and I'm hoping that took care of all the oil leaks and stuff with that fuel pump because that sucker was leaking bad. And everything seems to be right back where it was, but hopefully better. I'm so glad that me and my oldest son could get together and watch me work. It's a lot of fun that way. But
next is the exhaust leak.
yeah, next is the exhaust leak. So anyway, y'all take care. Appreciate you watching. Irish Outlaw Garage. I'm out. Time for some eggs and some other things. Something about a rabbit that shits eggs. I don't know. See ya.